Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot.
The 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Goes down and gets it. This is bounced to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first in time. One away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. Two and one. Here's Lester's offering. Fouled away. Here's Lester now on 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Starling Marte.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. One and one, here it comes. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Dickerson stands at second with 2 gone. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. When you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester, put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Lester pitches well enough to get the W. Ivan Nova couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt. Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a fastball inside and works it back to a full count now. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 out. Now a moment as we take a look at Jay's starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting day, those shadows start creeping right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well. He would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Justin Smoke now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He's outside for a ball. Troy Tulowitzki would be next. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here we go. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. This is on the ground over the first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So now Carlos Santana, head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 4 for 14. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Bounce it to the left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no.